I did something crazy and told Ethan yesterday that I really missed our long training runs. I don't know, like my 15 to 20 mile runs. I just kept thinking the entire time, I feel so alive. I'm so happy. I trained for over a year so that I can do hard things whenever the fuck I want, not just when there's a race on the calendar. It is holiday week, so we're gonna be going home in a few days. Good morning, welcome back to our community and to another episode of my winter arc. We are mid-December now, and I finally feel like I'm in such a routine with fitness. I honestly didn't know if it was gonna stick, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I've tried being a gym girl before and it just wasn't for me, and that's totally fine. I'm never gonna force myself to do something that like I'm dreading, but for the first time, I'm really loving it. I think honestly, I built a lot of discipline through race training and strength training. You're more in breath the whole time. So like now that I've gotten through a lot of long runs where I'm out of breath and like I did it anyway, I think I'm really just enjoying this like show up to the gym in a baggy t-shirt. I'm like learning what makes me feel confident in the gym, what kind of outfits, and right now it's like a baggy t-shirt and like leggings or biker shorts. So I'm not like over analyzing or staring at my arms or anything like up here. It's interesting because running is so freeing in that way. It really doesn't matter what your outfit looks like or anything because you're not staring at yourself in the mirror the whole time. Like really what matters is functionality and comfort. But I learned in the gym that, you know, if you're feeling insecure in your outfit or you're feeling overexposed, like you're just gonna be thinking about that and not the workout. So I've been loving a baggy tee and leggings, all that to say, even though today we're in a long sleeve because it is frigid outside. But we're getting ready. It's a Friday morning. It is 7 a.m. I woke up, did my Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation that I've been loving, and I just made a black and tan coffee. If you don't know what that is, let me go show you. So La Colombe is my favorite coffee in New York City, aside from some of my local coffee shops, but it's my favorite like chain spot. When I worked at the Rumble front desk, I would get an oat black and tan like mid-shift all the time, and I was obsessed with it. And it's half draft latte, half cold brew. And so I was concerned that I was craving a latte this morning, but I get concerned that like just the espresso pod is not gonna be enough caffeine for me before the gym because I'm used to like a full cup of coffee. It's like the Dolce espresso pods, double Dolce espresso pods from Nespresso are like 133 milligrams, and then the full Melozio caffeine boost coffee that I drink from Nespresso is 200 milligrams, and then the La Colombe cold brew is like 225, I think. So I was like, I don't know if 130 is gonna be enough, but I really want a latte. So I did my vanilla almond milk, poured the double Dolce espresso pod over it, over a big ice cube, and then I splashed a little bit of cold brew on top and then pumpkin spice seasoning, and it's really good. And I feel like I'm the only one who does this with cottage cheese, but I prefer cottage cheese to Greek yogurt, and I only eat cottage cheese as like a yogurt parfait, like with almond butter and banana and blueberries, and I feel like everyone else kind of eats it in a savory way. Comment below, anyone, like, is this weird? I don't know. I've been doing it for like over a year and I love it. It's like a great protein forward way to start the morning, and Greek yogurt sometimes messes up my stomach. So welcome back to my winter arc. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna pause it for now. I'm really enjoying a slow morning. I'm gonna kind of like talk through while I procrastinate going to the gym because it's a Friday. I'm always slower on Fridays. It's already 8 a.m. I try to get out of here by 8:15 latest recently for the gym, but on Fridays, like, I'm okay if it takes me longer, especially because we had a big wedding planning meeting last night and there's just a lot going on. Living in a city like New York City, it takes, I feel like, that much more effort to kind of regulate your nervous system and stay calm and all the things, and I think that's why Ethan and I wake up so early. He's been out of the apartment since like 7 something. He wakes up at 5:30. I wake up, I snooze a lot. I end up waking up at like 6. I come out here, I start my meditation. He finishes his, he puts the blanket on me. We have like a whole routine down pat. Then we open the shades. I could do a whole like separate morning routine. I love filming those. We always have like ambiance on in the background. It's really important for me, and it's something that I really feel like I've gradually worked on this year is, yes, I have this side of myself that loves the energy of New York City and I love being productive and I'm very driven. Then there's another side of me, which is like my anxiety, where I need slowness. Like sometimes I'll literally just be so overstimulated and I'm like, I need the TV off. Like I need everything just off, red light on at night. And so there's a bunch of things I do to kind of like achieve this almost like slow living life in New York City at home with my morning and night routine. We have really slow mornings and we try to have really slow wind down routines too. Like TV's off, like going into the bedroom at 9, but we don't really sleep till 10. We have a whole routine. We're reading, like I could do whole separate routine videos on this, but just wanted to kind of talk about that because I feel like it's either like New York City hustle vlogs or it's like slow living in the wilderness. And I really try to achieve a little bit of both. I think that's why we really want to move upstate one day, because we want that like slow living life, but also still be able to like walk to a coffee shop, take the train into the city, you know? Anyway, this is a chatty winter arc vlog because I've just had a lot on my mind and we are taking our time this morning. I just don't feel prepared to wake up yet. So I'll make my little pre-workout potion and that'll help. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I've been so wrapped up with wedding planning this morning. My Friday routine or winter arc is never gonna be as go, go, go as the rest of the week, but like to the point where I already am starting to get hungry. I had so much caffeine and I feel like I have nothing to do with it, so I need to just get to the gym. There's now a sauna and cold plunge. I might consider bringing a change of clothes and doing some of that. Also, I'm not even gonna do my usual pre-workout potion because I'm feeling a lot of energy from all the caffeine. So I'll make like my electrolytes and creatine later to replenish instead of mixing it with my pre-workout beta alanine. I totally forgot to film, but I ended up working from here for a little, and then Ethan convinced me to sauna and cold plunge instead of working out. Really hard. It's new at our gym. This one was really, really hard. I couldn't make it past 2 minutes, but this will be a new routine, so I will. You must be almost done. What are you at? You're at 2 for sure. Oh, sorry. All right, I kind of forgot that I was vlogging yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, but after the sauna cold plunge, we just went to lunch and finished working for the rest of the day and met up with my family for dinner, so whatever. I'm bundled up this morning because I did something crazy and told Ethan yesterday that I really missed our long training runs where we would go like from Manhattan to Brooklyn and all the way back, and those runs are like anywhere between, I don't know, like my 15 to 20 mile runs, and I told him I missed them, so now what are we doing together? 15.
16.
15.
16.
That's crazy.
15, fine. Until we do 16.
We're going for one of our runs that we used to do into Brooklyn and back, which will be around 15 to 16 miles. I'm bringing my gels, I'm doing all the things. I just ate a waffle and we'll see how it goes. It is 20 degrees outside. I'm not wearing this. We're going to the gym first because right after our run, our reward is we're going to sauna and hot tub and all the things at the gym. So we're gonna go drop our stuff off there. So I'm bundling up, but let's see how this goes. I think it'll be fun because I have not ran a lot of, I really ran, I think the most like 7, maybe only 6 miles. No, 8. I ran the most 8 miles since the marathon. And that's like the longest run I've done. So I haven't gone over any of the bridges or anything since the race. So I think I'll be nostalgic and it'll be fun, and I'll bring my race playlist back out. So I'm looking forward. But like it feels crazy, but I'm just excited. So I'm rolling with it. Let's go. Hello. We meet again. This is just gonna be a few days in my life, clearly, because I wanted to vlog the run yesterday, but when I tell you, that was the coldest I've ever been on a run. Like, I was scared to take my phone out and take videos. Like, it was honestly terrifying, but it felt so good. I felt so alive. Like, I just kept thinking the entire time, I feel so alive. I'm so happy that, like, I trained for over a year so that I can do hard things whenever the fuck I want, not just when there's a race on the calendar. And it felt like no time had passed. Like it was, I don't know what it is about these long runs, but I'm really just able to do them. Like I've trained my body. I've never been so sore. I'm so sore today. I was never as sore as I am now after these runs during marathon training because I had gradually worked my way up. But this was just like, oh, I feel like going on a long run. Let's do it. I just missed, this was like the same route that we always did during marathon training and I just missed it. And I'm so happy we did it. I'm definitely sore today, but I definitely want to like be able to just do that maybe once a month. I don't know. I just love it. So then we ran home and we had plans with friends. So we went out for drinks and now I'm having a very slow morning this morning. I feel like I was hit by a bus with the drinks and that run. Holy moly. But I just folded some laundry and now I'm trying to find my recipe for the week. So for the last few weeks, I have made a big pot of something that's like the side dish for the week. So this last one I did like a lentil quinoa curry. And then we made chicken for the first half of the week and pork the second half, and the side dish lasted us the whole week. And then the week before that, I made that like baked salad that also lasted us all week with different proteins. So I'm trying to find my dish for the week, and then I'll go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods later and make the dish. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find the dish while I watch Love Island and wait for my croissant, egg, and cheese because I am craving it, and I've been just waiting on it all morning. How far is it? Okay, it's finally on its way. It's 15 degrees outside. All right, we're on our way to Trader Joe's. I did sauna. I obviously couldn't film in the sauna because there's other people in there. It's private. It felt really good. I stretched a little in the sauna. Really got to hydrate for the rest of the day. Drink some more electrolytes. And I'm going to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's right now. I go to Whole Foods for veggies so I can get like the fresh produce, not like the packaged produce at Trader Joe's. And just for some like particular milk and cold brew that I like at Whole Foods. Cottage cheese, like the Good Culture one. And then I go to Trader Joe's just for some of the other basics. I don't know. I've been doing like a trip to both lately for different things, but it is holiday week, so we're going to be going home in a few days, so I'm not going to get a ton, but what I decided to make as my side dish of the week is broccoli rabe, quinoa, mushroom, and feta, inspired by, if you're from Long Island or the city, you might know Kyma, Kyma. I was really craving their broccoli rabe and feta dish, and so I looked up like a similar recipe with quinoa, and I found one that looks simple and good, so that's what we're gonna make.